Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asset Podcast on YouTube. Got here an MGM Presents Midnight Movies double feature. I don't know if these ever came out individually. Probably. I mean, there's individual DVDs of this. I'll get into that. Let's start off with Ray Millard's, Gene Hagen, Frankie Avalon, Panic in Year Zero. Morality versus mortality. A desperate family forced to choose. We're going to the back here. The movie will scare the daylights out of you, warned the LA Herald Examiner upon the picture's premiere, and with good reason. Released just before the Cuban Missile Crisis, this chiller thriller realistically details what might happen to survivors of a nuclear attack. Award winner Ray Millard leads a superb cast featuring Gene Hagen and teen star Frankie Avalon. Film composer worked with stars Ray Millard and Frankie Avalon again. They composed the music for Frogs, which stars the former, and Bikini Beach featuring the latter. Okay. Nuclear bomb hits, family escapes. They stay in a... It's been a while since I've seen this one. They stay in a cave, and they fight off people. Because resources are limited. Really cool, decent looking print. Another one is Vincent Price, Last Man on Earth. This is probably best known as what? Charlton Heston remade it in the 70s as the Omega Man. It's okay. Will Smith... And I don't remember who the director was, had it remade as I Am Legend like 2007, 2008. And it's pretty good until you get to the ending. And then Will Smith, being the untalented piece of shit that he is, got the ending changed, and it totally disregards the whole point of the book. And, I'm sitting watching, I don't like Will Smith. I never thought his music was worth a shit. Never thought he could act. Found Fresh Prince one of those shows that it seems like about every 8 or 9 years there comes around a show that everybody seems to find funny. I watch them going, what are y'all laughing about? I don't get it. That was that show for quite a while. But, I Am Legend. They changed it. Okay, this one follows the book a little bit closer than Omega Man. Real simple. Something happens and people are becoming almost these vampire-like creatures. Vincent Price is not affected by it. He's one of the few. He's boarded himself up in this house. He goes out during the day when these vampire-like creatures are dead and pulls them out of their hordes and kills them. And he's trying to just survive. Very well done. It's a low-budget movie, too. I won't say it's like... They did it with Italy or Spain. I think it's Italy. Co-production with Italy or Spain. I can't remember which. Let's see what it say on the back. Master of the Midnight Movie, Vincent Price delivers a tour de force performance while the Walking Dead co-stars literally chew up the scenery behind him. Price plays the sole survivor of a lethal virus that transforms all other humans into vampire-like zombies. He fights them nightly until desperately lonely at the end of his rope he makes a startling discovery. The movie, which was supposed to take place in a large American city, was actually shot in Rome with the exception of Vincent Price features an all-Italian cast. Yeah, he runs into this woman who he thinks is still human like he is. It turns out she's getting a serum that makes her look more human, but she's one of the vampires. She ends up leading them back there. Really, really cool-ass film, and it's one of those, it's public domain, or thought to be, so it's easy to find cheap. Back when those dollar DVDs were everywhere, you could find it. And also, if you ever got one of them multi-packs, like one of them Brentwood, 50 horror movies, Brentwood was 10, 20 horror movies. Mill Creek, 50 horror movies, for $20 Mill Creek. Yeah. Well, this will be on there. And it's one of the better public domain horror films. I mean, this is one of those that everybody knows, the creature feature hosts that are still left. Most of the time, they're just showing public domain stuff. Singuli is unless you get that license from Universal. They're mostly showing just public domain shit. And, yeah, there is a couple of good films in public domain. Last Man on Earth's one of them. White Zombie, Night of the Living Dead, Dead Men Walk. There's a handful, but there's so many lousy ones. And I end up, anytime I discover a new horror host, I go watch and say, hey, did they show Last Man on Earth? They did? Okay, cool, I'll watch that, because at least I enjoy the movie. Night of the Living Dead. Like I said, great little set. These are not, I don't think they're that hard to find now. A few years ago, Family Dollars, Dollar General, I guess Big Lots would be in there too, because they buy their DVDs from the same closeout people, were just flooded with these. And they must not have been selling them there, because they went from being like, I think they were wanting like $6 or $7 for a double feature, which is a fair price, to wanting 3. And I dropped like $100 one day. I bought a shit pile of them. I got almost a full run, but it's a little short. I'm sorry. Go check both of these out. I know this, you can find it on YouTube. Panic Year Zero. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I mean, look around, Daily Motion. Excuse me, it's probably streaming on something. I'll throw this out there real quick. Check out Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is great for cult and horror and like sci-fi and like just movies that, I forgot about that. Like, Special When Lit, or Record City, or The Vice Academy film. DVDs will cost you a fortune. Amazon Prime, they got them streaming on there. That's what, $12 a month? And just for the free shipping, it's worth the $12 a month, man. It's like the best. It's just their interface sucks. That's enough Ram. I'm going to get on out of here. Remember, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Subscribe for comments. Y'all ever seen either one of these? I'm sure more of y'all seen Last Man on Earth than Panicking Your Zero. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.